Howdy folks, I started late, I set up late. I am late. I forgot to set the stream up. No one's going to be here early. Well, someone's here early, but it's going to be a slow start. It's going to be a slow start. My bad, pimp, my bad. Let's see what channel we're on. Let's have a gander then, shall we? Hope everyone's well. Team lists are up on screen. Poll in the live stream chat. So, let's see, what are we on? We're on Sky Sports Plus HD. That's alright then. That's alright. So someone put something in the chat, but it didn't register on YouTube. Good evening, Chucky. Good evening. DTE put, for some reason it's not putting DTE's messages in the YouTube chat. For some reason, I don't know why. I really don't have a clue why. But yeah, apologies for starting a little bit late. I thought I set everything up, but I didn't. I did all the graphics, but not the stream itself to set up. Well, we've got people here anyway. So you've still got about 10 minutes to put your predictions in the comment section of the last Super League predictions video. If you want to get them in there dead quick, make sure you count them as soon as possible. Howdy Thor. I put the projector on, so I moved the thing out of the way, so I haven't set the thing back up properly, but I'll sort it out for tomorrow. I'm a bit behind. Howdy Jack. I'm alright today, sir. I'm alright. I'm a bit warm. The fan might go on. Do you know what? I'll do a test now and you guys can tell me how bad it is, just in case if it gets too hot. So, normally in the background it's not too bad. It's just a little bit of a buzz. So the fan's on now. How does it sound currently? I shall await people's thoughts. Not too bad. Sounds like, okay. Right, at least I know I can use it then. I have used it before in like last year when it got towards the summer, but anyway, so after the Leeds game tomorrow, are you streaming it? Yes, I'm streaming Leeds Wakey tomorrow. So yeah, I'll sort out the thing for that one. Evening Thor. Rovers 38 cast 4 was your prediction. I was quite a big gap as well. I think I said 40-12 for me. Brad Dwight man of the match tonight. Maybe David, maybe. Hulk to win. No worries, sounds good. By the way, good evening. Good evening, Sam. Howdy, Kieran. Good to see you, sir. Not too bad. Sounds fine. Sounds okay. That's fine. All right, fantastic. So looking at the poll, 11 votes. Hull KR, 73% of the votes. So I might now be able to do Hull versus Toulouse on Sunday. There was originally a collaboration I was doing with the club on Sunday, but the social media guy realised that I might need accreditation, which I don't have media accreditation for. So the RFL's not comfortable with me going to. Essentially, I'm joining them on their away game on Sunday, but they're not comfortable with me doing that. If it was at home, maybe. So I might be okay to stream Hull vs Toulouse instead. Possibly. Just disappointing, but with maybe some collaboration in the future, along with the content change, which I will sort out a Discord time for to speak to you guys about the sort of ideas that I want to do and the change of content. I'd still be doing this, but it might mean dropping the predictions and replacing it with something new. Maybe. Oh, interesting. Cameron's just put in the Discord, Bradford Bulls chief confirms 2027 Las Vegas bid and finance plan laid out. Interesting. Bradford to Vegas next year. That could be interesting. Howdy, Kerry. Why are you sad? What's going on? Share it with the group. So I'll do a run through now, one more before we get started as well. I'm on the Coke Zero. There's no alcohol in here. I promise you. Well, what's your content looking like, Kerry? What are you posting? You know, let's have a look. It's just playlists. There's no reason to sub, Kerry. You got to give them a reason. It's the same with my Patreon. Is people aren't subbing because I haven't put anything up there, which is on me. Got to give them a reason, Kerry. Got to draw them in. For me, it's not the quality of my videos. It's just my good looks, I guess. Well, at least that's Kieran's reason anyway. He's here for my good looks. Thanks, Kieran. You didn't have to say. You don't even have to respond to that and argue against it just to save face. You just Just agree with that. Anyway, going through the team list before we get started. In the backs for Hull KR, they have Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Gildart, Burgess, Lewis and May. The forwards include Hadley, Lawton, Amon, Martin, Batchelor and Minchella. The bench is Lytton, Luckley, Whitbread and Brown. 18th man is Booth. In the backs for Castleford, they have Laulu Tagage, McIntosh, Sini, Mapapalangi, Gadi, Assi and Weaver. The forwards include Atoni, Dwyer, Dupree, Lane, Miller and Stimson. The bench is Greeken, Hall, Robb, Nicholson, Watton and Beckett is the 18th man. So some new names in there. I think that is a solid looking team all round for Cass, actually. I've only seen a little bit of Laulu Tagage for Catalans. I've only seen a little bit of him. And that was in the Hull game a few weeks ago. It looked alright, a little bit lively here and there. But all round, that's a solid team for Cass. And Hull KR's not 100% at full strength. Obviously, Hadley starting in the front row. He'll do a job there anyway. I've got no complaints over him. But there's no Sue. Broadbent's been fine. Even without Morg, Broadbent's been completely fine. Backline settled again with Burgess back in. That's good for my fantasy team. Can I change it? Or is it too late? Is it too late to change? Because I'd put Reece Martin back in there if I could. No, it's too late. But I've got Mikey Lewis captain and I've got Joe Burgess in there. And I've got Mapapalangi in the side too. So, we'll see. We will see. Trying to get back in that top 10. Good evening, Leah. Good evening. Going for a shot. Hulk out 18, Cass 20. You just never know with Cass, really. You never know. They could do it. Dupree certainly will add to that pack. I do like a Tony, but yeah, adding Dupree in there is huge. Lane was on some decent form earlier on in the year. And Mella gets her a ton of work, actually. I think Dwyer's quite a lively hooker from dummy half, so I think if KR's usually good at slowing down progress through the middle, slowing down the ruck as well, so Dwyer might not get that many chances from quick play the balls, but we'll see. We'll see. Thought Martin was out for longer at same. That's why I took him out. But Nicotimo, who I brought in, got injured early on last week, and I don't know how long he's out for, so love that. See if Mapapalangi does something. In my prediction, I basically said that I think Cass will get some points. I predicted 40-12 for Hull KR. They'll get some points towards the back end of each half. Or they might start well, because they usually do start well. But the left edge looks good with Assi, Mapapalangi, Lane. That's Mellor's normally on the left, isn't he? I'm pretty sure, actually. And then Gary. So I think there's... On the left-hand side, Cass could do something. Some line breaks to be had. Hull KR 36, Cass 12. We're very close then, thought. We're very close. Be in the South Stand tomorrow in your Croft shirt if you want to find me. Well, I don't know how much of your back we're going to see, I'll be honest. Because I can look in the South Stand and I'll be clueless. Absolutely clueless. You covering Wigan Bradford? Yes, sir, I am. So, streams this weekend. Let me just do a run through. I need to make sure I set the actual streams up as well. Okay, so tomorrow I'm doing the Dolphins versus Storm. And then tomorrow night I'm doing Leeds versus Wakey. On Saturday I'm doing Roosters versus Broncos. Then I'm doing Wigan Bradford. And then Huddersfield Warrington. And then there's no streams on Sunday currently. But I might do Hull versus Toulouse. I might. Watch this space. Hull KR do have one of the strongest form in the league. They do. The line speed is fast and they have heavy players. Yes, they certainly do. So that defence, I think, is going to be the biggest issue for Cass today. Really, for Mapapalangi, you think it's 50-50? I think he can do a solid job. I think Hiku is quicker than people expect, but he's got the pace advantage on Hiku. So if he gets a bit of leverage on him, he can find a break, but Hiku's still a solid defensive centre as well. Yorkshire Pud saying 40-18. We're close as well. I've got Cass for 12 on that. What was your prediction, Wigan Bradford? I think I said 28-14, David. Because I think it's a case of the forward pack is big enough for Wigan. They'll be clunky in attack, but it's just the amount of attacking territory they'll get. The points will add up. They might not look that clean. Let me try that again. They might not look that clean. Maybe cleaner than they have because they've got a bit of stability in the spine now. Even though it's weaker than they want it to be. The points might just add up. But I think Bradford will do what they did against KR and just answer with a couple points here and there. Stephen, good evening, sir. Do you think Brian McDermott is the right man for the job? After giving it some thought, yes, I do. Yes, I do. He's won League Leaders Shields. He's won Super Leagues. He's won Challenge Cups. He's won Grand Finals. When I said Super Leagues, that was Grand Finals, yeah. League Leaders Shield, Challenge Cup, Grand Finals, World Club Challenges was the other one I meant. He's been Newcastle Knights head coach for the last 4 years. They've had some tricky seasons. A lot of that due to injuries with Kalen Ponga, their star guy, being out a lot of the time. But the Knights are looking like a much better team this year. And I think his ability to get up to speed with the Australian game is going to be huge. Because he'll have an idea of what the Aussie players and New Zealand players will be like, Samoans, Tongas, all that jazz. So I think initially I wasn't that excited, but then I realised that he's still been working the last 4 years in the NRL. I think he'll be reet. We've got 48-6 to KR. Would like to get some bonus points this round, please. I'll let him know. I'll let him know, Kieran. I could do with some bonus points. We're not a million miles off, Kieran. I know you're above me at the moment. Let me just take a quick look at the league. So, Kieran, you're 13th with 50 points. You're 1 point off being tied for top 10. And I'm 16th on 46. So I could do with an exact score pretty soon. Right, one final run through of the team list, folks, as the teams run out. In the backs for Hull KR, they have Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Gildart, Burgess, Lewis, and May. The forwards include Hadley, Lawton, Amon, Martin, Batchelor, and Minchella. The bench is Litton, Luckley, Whitbread, and Brown. 18th man is Booth. In the backs for Cass, they have Laulu Tagage, McIntosh, Sini, Mapapalangi, Gari, Assi, and Weaver. The forwards include Atoni, Dwyer, Dupree, Lane, Meller, and Stimson. The bench is Greeken, Hall, Robb, Nicholson, Watton, and Beckett is the 18th man. Yellow J. Evening, Joe. Evening. Asked Norman for the stats. It was Sam. Sam asked for it. You've not done that many yet, Sam, so you're in... You've only done the 1 week so far, haven't you, Sam? So you're in 51st place on 6 points. But it was a good opening week. It was a good opening week. But you are, as long as you're consistent the next few weeks, there are some that have already dropped off. Like, there's a lot of people that haven't done it for a lot of weeks. There's some that did... There's like 5 people that did round 2 and then haven't done one since. So there's a bunch of people that have just done it for a week and then stopped. I'd say there's 20... There's like 25, 26 that are actually regulars. Moments away from kickoff, folks. Evening, Joe. Evening. If you're up, Jay, you get it in there, sir. Get it in there. Right, we're moments away, folks. If you can get the prediction up in like the next 5 minutes, Jay, I'll be fine with it. I can count it. Right, folks. Let's have it. Hey! Yeah, I will do, Wanega. We are underway. Hull KR will kick to Cass towards the back right, collected by Gary, and returns it up towards the 20, down the left edge of the park. I've been meaning to make the Predictions League public. I will sort it out. I don't know whether to put it on the website or just put the spreadsheet out there. 15 seconds gone. Dwyer now waiting at dummy half. Debut for Cass, as same can be said for Dupree as well. Hopefully they both go well. Over the 30. In centre field, now down the right edge with Weaver. Drops the ball off to Lane. And up towards the 40. Let's see if Cass can get up the field. That's the main thing. Howdy, Tracy. Howdy, ma'am. Back towards the middle to Stimson. Over the 40. Through centre field. Last tackle coming up. Dwyer. 40 seconds gone. Right to Weaver. Puts boot to ball. Just to the right of the post. Burgess on the return carry. Over the 20. Up towards the 30. And that's where KR will start a brand new set of 6. The first one of the game. Mikey Lewis hands the ball off to Oliver Gildart. And he doesn't really make much ground there. A couple inches. But that goes a long way. Next carry from Martin. Back in the side. You'll shoot up the list there if you do, Sam. You'll shoot up. Not like that. 1 minute 15 gone. Lawton playing at dummy half. Hands the ball off to Broadbent with a tackle on the 4th. Makes a little bit of extra ground there after contact up towards halfway. Gets an offload as well for Lawton. Now with a moan up towards Castleford's 40. And an extra 5 post-contact meters there. 90 seconds gone. Good carry there. Left to Mikey Lewis. Chips towards the back left. This is their usual format, Hull KR. Strong shot there from Burgess. Well-timed tackle. Onto McIntosh in the back left corner. So long way for Cass to go now. Sini with a carry. Has to fall to ground 5 out from his own try line. So nearly 2 minutes gone. Cass still behind their own 10 at the moment. It's a long way to go here. They're going to shift the ball actually. Assy. Couple steps. Bumps off one defender. Makes about 11 metres there. That's a good carry. Down the short side left. There's a scoot from Laulu Tagage up towards the 30. So they're out of danger here, Cass. That's alright. With Weaver, kicks towards the back right. But it's collected in centre field by Broadbent. Strong run over the 40. And he's a few metres shy of halfway. Have a quick look, Jay. You are now over the halfway line. Where is Jay? Where is he? Bro, where the hell's Jay? This is really bugging me. Okay, 23rd, Jay. On 39. Up towards the 40, inside Cass territory. Hadley with the next carry down the right edge of the park. Back towards the middle. Minchella out the back to May. Joint first for assist is now with Mikey Lewis. A step inside up towards the 20. Last tackle for Hull KR. Just inside the red zone. Martin down the short side left. Chips, but straight into the hands of Tyler Dupree, who offloads the ball to Laulu Tagage. Cuts back towards the middle, but he's wrapped up behind the 10. Yeah, it was quality that round, man. It was the best I've ever seen. Callum, this is on Sky Sports Plus HD. Dwyer, now with McIntosh, just right of centre field, pumping his legs over the 20. That's a good carry there. 3 tackles to go in this set. Short side right, Weaver goes at the line. Good meters there for Cass. 35 out from their own try line. 2 tackles to go. Back towards the middle to Dupree. Little dummy. Straightens up with a carry over the 40. Hoping he has a good impact for Castleford's pack this season. Comes off a KR player off the kick, and it's knocked on by Laulu Tagage inside his own half, so they're going to give some territory to Hull KR. Oh dear. And Mikey Lewis didn't play at it, just came straight off him. That is not... that's not good. 4 minutes gone. It's a gifting territory away. You can't do that, mate. You can't do that. 4 minutes 15 gone. Certainly not, Sam. Certainly not. 40 metres out in centre field. They feed the ball into the scrum. Lawton then goes right to Davies. Couple steps and makes about 5 metres slightly right of centre field. 35 metres out. Lawton. Left to Batchelor. Eats up about 9 or 10 metres there. Lawton goes left to Minchella. Out the back, slightly wayward, but collected by Martin over the 20. So inside the red zone now with 3 tackles to go. Down the left edge, back towards the middle to Minchella. He drops the ball off to Tom Amone. 15 out, maybe a little bit less. In centre field, 2 tackles to go. And they shift it left to Mikey Lewis. Ball out the back to Gildart. Steps back inside. Eats up a few more metres. He's about 2 or 3 metres out near the left touchline. 5 minutes gone. Martin back towards the middle to Lewis. Flat ball to Amone. Switch back to Lewis. Shifting it right, but it was forwards, and it will be called forwards. Turnover on the 10. Oh dear. Not a great start either way. Not great. Our new fullback can't catch a ball. Nice. Tricky start. 5.5 minutes gone. So Castle play this on their own 10 for Bradley Dwyerton. Mapapalangi with a carry. He stopped on the 10. Now it's with Carry. With a carry. Makes a metre or 2. Gets pushed back a little bit. Next one from Mella. He goes through a lot of work, Mella. Like a lot of work. 15 out from their own line. Shifting it right. Stimson to Weaver. Sini down the right edge. Straightens up with a good carry. Good metres here on this tackle. Just over the 30. 6 minutes gone, near the right touchline, 2 tackles to go. Weaver back towards the middle, drops the ball off to a Tony. And he carries it up towards the 40. So at least Cass got out of trouble again. Short side right to Weaver. Kicks towards the right of the post. Broadbent underneath it, takes it cleanly 15 out of his own line. Returns it over the 20, up towards the 30. Taken to ground. Got a slight feeling Cass will win. There's something in my head that makes me think that they could do something here. There's something just in the back of my head. Next carry from Hiku over the 40. I have backed KR by a decent scoreline as well, 40-12, but there's just something there. Minchella with the next carry. Doesn't make much ground there. 2 tackles to go. They're just shy of halfway. Lawton. Left to Lewis. Out the back to May. They've got a 3-on-2 here. Gildart across to Burgess, trying to get around McIntosh. He does. Back inside to Gildart. Good tackle from McIntosh. Stops him on the 10. That's a great tackle. 7 minutes gone so far. Last tackle. Back towards the middle to May. Towards a post. Shifting right. Needs an option. Flat ball to Hadley. He's an inch short of the try line. He's an inch short of the try line. Jesus Christ. Great scramble. Great scramble. Howdy, Paymaker. Howdy, sir. That was nice stuff. 3-on-2. Gildart across to Burgess. Gets around McIntosh. Burgess is rapid, though, to be fair. I was thinking about something with the England squad, actually, the other day. It was yesterday, actually. I like Burgess. Imagine if Burgess started on the wing, but Ashton had a little bit more game time regularly at fullback. Because he has played fullback before. That's where he was at Swinton and a little bit at Warrington. Ashton at fullback. Oh, no. Ashton at fullback, Burgess on the wing. Mate, nobody was there at dummy half. Hull KR have the ball 10 metres out. 8 minutes gone. Towards centre field. Left to Minchella, then to Lewis. Drops the ball off to Martin. Back over the 10. Oh, dear. I think Jake Connor's going to win it, but I think Tristan Saylor's leading it right now. Shifting it right to May. Cross to Hiku. Steps back inside. 5 metres out near the right touchline. 8.5 minutes gone. Over on the right-hand side. Batchelor waits at dummy half. And a 6 again for the Robins. May left to Broadbent. Hands the ball off to Minchella. And back up towards a 10 between the sticks. Second tackle, Lawton. Right to Hadley, then to May, across to Broadbent. Switches back to Hiku, that was quite nice there. Flat ball to Hadley, little switch back to Hiku once again. 2 or 3 metres out, the whistle's blown, and that's a penalty for Hull KR. 9 minutes gone. Just tap and go. Tap and go. Wear him down. No, Kieran, don't do it. Don't do it. They do tap. Good lads, good lads. They are 2 metres out in front of the right post. Lawton goes at the line himself. That's an easy try there. That's easy. Couple steps towards the left. Dives over. First Super League try for Cole Lawton. There's a lot of sustained pressure down this end. Couple of simple mistakes. The drop from Laulu Tagage and then nobody at dummy half to turn the ball over on the 10. Gifted the ball away. And some good breaks here and there from KR to get up the park too. Apply a bit of pressure there. This will be 6-0 shortly. Good start for the Robins. Good start. So I sort of predicted it as... I think it'll be similar to the KR Bradford game last week. That KR will start really well in both halves, but towards the back end, they'll take the foot off the gas. Cass will have their moments where they come back into it a little bit here and there, but... We'll see. We'll see. Carl Lawton with his first try. Lovely stuff. Fair play. 10 minutes gone. Tries confirmed as well. Note wrong with that. 30-16 KR to win. Okay, Freddie. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. Jay, what did you put for your predictions? You put 30-22 for this one? Okay. Leeds Wakey. We're quite similar with that one. You got York to... Oh, I thought you had York to beat Saints. I don't know what I was... My brain failed me. Wigan Bradford, Wigan to win, Lee to beat Catalans. That's a decent score for Lee, that. Warrington to beat Huddersfield, FC to beat Toulouse. I think we're quite similar with that one. And the kick's good, so it is 6-0. Hey. So that's 11 minutes gone. 6-0 for Robins. Way indeed. Way indeed. Right then, back underway. Just left of the sticks, collected by May. Hands the ball off to Amon with a carry through centre field. Stopped just shy of his own 20. 48-12 to Chaos as Duck. Okay. Hadley with a carry down the left edge. 11.5 minutes gone. Lawton. Down the short side left to May. Off to Lewis. Bumps off one defender. 35 out from his own line, near the left touch line as well. Lawton waits at dummy half. It's now with Martin with the next carry once again. Eats up a few metres. Just over his own 40. 11 minutes, 50 seconds gone, Alex. Shifting it right, now in centre field. Flat ball is outside from May to Batchelor, just over halfway. Last tackle coming up, 12 minutes gone. It's with Mikey Lewis. Puts boot to ball from halfway. It's not a great kick. Straight to the hands of McIntosh. Launched it back towards the middle to Laulu Tagage. A little bit of room to run in centre field maybe. Up towards the 20. Weaver. Now with Assy. It's not Assy at all, is it? It's the hair from a long distance caught me off guard. It was McIntosh. Next carry down the left-hand side from Mapapalangi. Good meters there, nearly finding a break. 12.5 gone. Gaddy scoots from dummy half. Only eats up a few metres there. Quick play the ball for Laulu Tagage. Back towards the middle to Assy. Out the back to Weaver. They might have the numbers down the right here. Sini. He's going to get wrapped up by Gildart. Good defensive work from Gildart there. Last tackle up towards halfway. Out the back to Assy. Puts a bit of height on this kick. Coming down on the 20 though. Not a great kick to be honest. Taken over the 30 by Broadbent. It might be honestly. Minecraft man. It's all Dwyer's fault. Shocking. Burgess with the next carry up towards the 40. 13 minutes gone. Next carry. Just shy of halfway. Lawton waits at dummy half. Davies plays it for him. Left to Minchella. Then to May, shifting it left. Flat ball across to Martin, up towards Casford's 40 with 2 tackles to go. Lawton goes right to Amon. Up towards the 30. 13.5 minutes gone. Last tackle now. Short side left to Mikey Lewis. Chips towards the left of the post. Laulu Tagage might get a foot in goal here. Collects it in goal. This will be a 7 tackle set for Cass here. Sprints towards the 20. Gets him on the front foot here, up towards 30. Now on commentary they're saying Tagagai. That's what they're saying. But last time they said Tagage. I thought it was Tagaheya. Like when I did my season preview, I thought it was Tagaheya. Next carry up towards the 40. Mella could have been picked up and slammed into ground then, but he's not. 14 minutes gone. Down the short side left. With Assy up towards halfway. So this will actually be the best territory Cass have been in all game here. 3 tackles to go. On halfway. Tony just drops the ball on the halfway line. $14 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Must be KR's scrum on halfway. What are you doing? 68% possession. They've had over double the metres. 9 play the balls in the red zone to Castleford 0. 2 line breaks to 0. Scrum on halfway. They shift it right to Davies. Good carry over the 40. 15 minutes gone. May down the right edge back towards the middle to Batchelor. 30 metres out, Lawton, the first try scorer at dummy half, shifts it left to Minchella. Steps past 1, good carry up towards the 20. Hull KR now back inside the red zone, 3 tackles to go. Lawton, right to May. Scans the defensive line, doesn't know where to go, gets an offload for Broadbent, a little bit of room to run there, just over the 10, good tackle though, 15.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. And a 6 again. Lawton goes at the line and finds a double already. Couple line breaks there. Well, 2 line breaks so far for Hull KR. Some quick play the balls there. Good stuff there from Lawton to pounce on it. But, my God. Couple simple mistakes there from Cass. 3 really simple errors. And they've gifted territory away. They had a great chance. 3 tackles left on halfway. Would have been the best territory they've been in. inside the first 15.5 minutes. But nay, we don't want that territory. We're going to make the comeback later on. This will be 12-0 shortly. They should get the kick. Let's see where he grounded it. Didn't quite see it. I think it was just to the side of the post. Quick play of the ball. 6 again. Tony can't make the tackle. Straight to Laulu Tagage. And that's a simple one. 2 tries for Lawton. So yeah, this will be 6-0 in a second. 6 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Yeah, it was Mahusiv, mate. Mahusiv. They're really soft. So nearly 17 minutes gone. This Castleford squad, on paper, I mean, the bench is a bit light. But the starting lineup looks decent. Like, it looks fine. They've got a strong front row. The halves have got a bit of quality to them. The back line is somewhat solid. But it's in patches. It's just they can't put it together for, like, sustained periods on a regular basis. Like, Dupree's a strong signing. But they're going to have to make... I think they're going to have to make a huge overhaul, to be honest. Maybe Blake Taft can do something next year, we'll see. But from kickoff, 17.5 minutes gone, up towards a 20. KR in possession. It's with Minchella, only makes a couple metres there. Through the centre of the park. Leads 34, Wakey 16. Okay. Next carry from Martin. 2 easy conversions so far. I don't know, mate. I don't know where he is. Next carry from Hadley up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. 18 minutes gone. And he's now with Amon. Just shy of halfway. Last tackle for the Robins. Plays it for Lawton. In centre field. Left to Mikey Lewis. Puts boot to ball. Towards the back left. McIntosh collects it 5 out from his own try line. Returns it over the 10. Good chase as well from the Robins too. Sam holds on for a Tony. Like, Tony's got such a big body and he can have an impact, but he just doesn't do that many minutes. Like, he'll come on in the final 20. He's got to give more to start games. Good meters here down the left-hand side. Laulu Tagage wrapped up by Hiku. That's a good tackle. That's a really good tackle. Next carry from Miller. Almost tipped beyond the horizontal, but he's okay there. Quick play the ball for Dwyer, shifting it right to Stimson. Now Dupree. Gets a good offload. Knocked just backwards from Stimson, I think. And up towards halfway. Last tackle coming up. 19 minutes gone. It is right to Weaver. 19 minutes gone. Collected just over the 10 by Broadbent. I'm watching it on Sky Sports Plus HD, Freddie. Next carry through centre field from Burgess. A few metres shy of the 40. And the next carry from Gildart. A few metres shy of the halfway line. In centre field, 19.5 minutes gone. Nearly done with the first quarter. Davies over halfway. Back inside Castleford territory again. I didn't, Joe. It'll be 105 quid for the shirt plus shipping. £105. So, unless I start making a fair bit more money from YouTube, I might do it. Quick hands down the left-hand side. Gildart could do with a kick here or an offload. Not going to get one. And he'll be wrapped up inside the 10. So, not a bad place to turn the ball over. It's on Sky 1 as well. Oh, fair enough. It's such a nice shirt, though, isn't it, Joe? It's such a nice shirt. In the future, maybe. So, Cass behind the 10 at the moment. We're done with the first quarter of the game. Wait. Still on the 10. Senior with the latest carry. Dwyer waits at dummy half. Next carry through centre field from Mapa Palangi. Makes about 5 or 6 metres. Plays for Dwyer. Scoots. Makes another 10 metres himself. So early on in sets, Cass are getting pinned back. The second half of the set, they're making good territory. It's just, can they do it for all of the set? But Assy with a kick from behind the 40 down the left-hand side. Collected 15 out from Tom Davies. Returns it over the 20. He looks like he's running in quicksand there. Like, Jesus Christ. Looks a bit sluggish. Hiku with the next carry. 35 out from his own line. Oh, yeah. Leeds are going to be crazy tomorrow. Next carry down the left-hand side for Burgess. Bumps off Cini. And just over his own 40 near the left touchline. I'd have to look, Joe, actually. I did look on their official site, so I'd actually have to have a look elsewhere. But yeah, good point. I didn't even think of that. Broadbent at dummy half. KR on the halfway line, shifting it right. May trying to shrug off Assey, but that is a good tackle there from Dejan. 21.5 minutes gone. Out the back to Mikey Lewis. Kicks from just shy of halfway. Comes off Hall. Still with Broadbent because it wasn't played at. Chips towards the back right. And that's miles out on the full. So they will give some territory to Cass unless they drop the ball mid-set. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Come on. Live near Wakefield as well. Can have loads of cards. Get stuck in, lad. Cass are now inside KR's territory. Comebacks on. Let's have it, Cass. 22 minutes gone, up towards the 40. Second tackle, Dwyer. Left to Weaver, then to Assey. Might have the numbers on the left here. That's forwards. They just got away with that then. That was a mile forward. But oh well. Dwyer, 25 metres out. Down the left edge, back towards the middle. To Hall. That's Greeking, actually. My bad, Pimp. Plays over Dwyer. Fakes right, but goes left. They have the numbers left here. Shifting it near the left touchline. Mella has to step back inside. Wrapped up by Hiku. Good tackle. Gets an offload. Minchella's chasing, but Assey is there to sweep the ball up. 20 metres out near the left touchline. Last tackle already. Weaver with a kick towards the back right. Burgess goes up. He's tackled in the air there. That should be a penalty. It's not given, actually. Burgess with a carry. He's got room to run. Go on, commit to the left touchline. Good tackle there from Lalu Tagage. Good tackle. That should have been a penalty, really. Gildart coming back towards the middle, up towards the 30. 23 minutes gone. See if KR can get back up the field now. Escort, I didn't see an escort in there. I wasn't paying attention. Not saying you're wrong, I just didn't spot anything. Up towards the 40 near the right touchline. It's now with Bachelor. A few metres shy of halfway. Got a few shirts off them. Decent quality. Delivery takes a while though. Right, fair enough. I'll have a look though, Joe. Thank you. Actually, just remind me of the site and I'll have a look at half time, actually. 23.5 minutes gone. Right to May on the last tackle. 40 metres out. Puts the ball high for Gaddy Gaddy. 15 out from the try line. Good timing from Hiku with the tackle. And Casa 15 out from their own line. Plays over Lalu Tagage. Scoots. And he's wrapped up by the markers. Gaddy Gaddy with the next one. Up towards a 30. 24 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Back towards the middle. Shifting it right. It's now with Weaver. Straightens up. Over the 30. 24 gone. And yeah, Cass aren't really in this game so far. It's gone fairly quick for me, actually. McIntosh with the next one over the 40. Last tackle coming up. Good post-contact meters there. From Darnell. Shifting it left to Assey. With a kick on the last one. It's not getting much distance on these kicks. Collected on the 20 by Broadbent. Davies with the return. And just shy of the 30. 24.5 minutes gone. Lytton is on for Lawton. It's all going to kick off now. CKR are slowing down the play of the ball yet again. Well, that's what they do. That's what they do. Left to Reece Martin with a carry over halfway. 2 tackles to go in this set for the Robins. 25 minutes gone. Lewis back towards the middle to May. Shifting it right. They've got a 2-on-1 here. Hiku with an option on his outside. Just straightens up with a carry over the 40. 35 metres out near the right touchline. Last tackle. It's now with Mikey Lewis. Down the right edge. Kicks towards the back right corner for Laulu Tagage. Underneath it, 5 out from the try line. Collects it cleanly. Looks left. Cuts back towards the right. Loses the ball backwards. It's picked up by Tom Amone. And that is another mistake from the Castleford Tigers. Hull KR will score once again. What was that? That is another mistake from Laulu Tagage. That was bad. That was really bad. Well, that's 2 tries for Ramon so far this year. Fair enough. So, boot to ball from Mikey Lewis. This is collected cleanly from Laulu Tagage. Looks left. Cuts back towards the right. He's got the ball just in one hand. I don't know if it was pushed out by Litton or if he just lost it in contact. I think what happened was Litton pushed the ball backwards. His hand then went behind him and the ball hit his back and then it popped out. That's what happened. So once his hand was pushed backwards, the ball hit his back and then it popped out. 26.5 minutes gone. That's Litton touched the ball, but he's not the one that dislodged it. Can't speak.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak.
Nearly 27 minutes gone. Oh yeah, it's Challenge Cup next week, innit? Bloody hell. Reece Martin to make it 3 out of 3. And again, disappointing he's not in my fantasy team because I took him out last week. Oh, for God's sake. It is 18-0. I forgot to add the scoreline on. Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting, Joe, is like just a really good start. Extend the gap and then towards the back end of each half, they'll just sort of slow it down a bit. Points-wise, they're a bit behind because I remember the clock eventually took over the scoreline and that was on 24 minutes. So they scored 24 in about 18 minutes or so, something like that. But they scored 18 in 27. Just pretty damn good. Amon with the next carry. 27.5 minutes gone. Yeah, it was Dwyer's fault, mate. Let's blame Dwyer for that one. So 27.5 minutes gone. Litton waits at dummy half on the 30. 3 tackles in this set. Left to Martin. Up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. Shifting it back towards the middle. Minchella. Would the Giants want Ryan Carr? That's the question. Would they actually want him? Last tackle coming up. Nicholson-Watton is on for Stimson. I don't know anything about Nicholson-Watton, but I'm going to learn today. Laulu Tagage getting a bit of stick from the crowd there. Returns it over the 10. And they celebrate for him. 28 minutes gone. It does, Yorkshire, it does. Mr. Pud. Or Mr. 3781. Whatever you go by. Next carry from Sini over the 20. 3 tackles left for Cass. Weaver left to McIntosh. Up towards the 30. 28.5 gone with 2 tackles to go. Plays it for Laulu Tagage. Next carry through centre field from Nicholson-Watton. There's a big body. Fair dues, fair dues. And a kick on the last for Cass. Much better this one. Collected on the 10 from Broadbent. And back towards centre field over the 20. Just over it. Let's see if KR can get back up the field once again. He's a young prop, funny guy, does a podcast on Rano's channel with O'Connor. All right, fair enough. Fair dues. So he's on loan. Is he on loan from Leeds then? Just over 29 gone. Litton in centre field, right to Minchella, then to May. They've got the numbers on the right here. Ball across to Hiku. 2 versus 1, but steps back inside again on the 40. Mapa Palangi has him wrapped up. And there's 2 tackles to go for the Robins. 1 week loan, gotcha. Fair dues. Shifting it left to May. Then across to Lewis. Now with Martin. Steps back inside, room to run, needs an offload. Can't quite find one. 25 out, over on the left-hand side. Plays it for Litton. Short side left to Lewis. Chips over the top, Laulu Tagage is there. Knocks it on, picked up by Burgess near the touchline. The Robins inside the 10 with a fresh set of 6. I need Lewis and Burgess to get some points here. Shifting it right, bounces nicely for Broadbent. Steps inside, then again. Steps again. Straightens up, looking for an offload, doesn't quite find one. 30 minutes gone. 3 metres out, just right at the sticks. Fresh set for the Robins. 6 again. Litton goes left to Lewis. Straightens up, steps off the left boot. Still inside the 10, cuts back towards the left side now. Bumps off one, still going. Still going down the left-hand side. Finds a break. Oh my God, that was nearly a very easy try then. Jesus. Left of the post, back towards the middle to Litton. Drops the ball off to Hadley. 30 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Litton between the sticks in centre field. 4 tackles to go, right to Minchella. Then to May, just needs a flat ball here. Tipped on quickly for Davies, slightly wayward. Steps back inside. And he's about 3 metres out over on the right-hand side of the park. Chance to hit 22 here for KR. Down the short side right, Broadbent. He's just short of the try line. Just short. Back towards the middle. Launched it. They've launched it left to Lewis. A little bit wayward again. Left to Martin. Straightens up. Bumps off one defender. Hands it off to Mikey Lewis. A little bit sluggish on this set for the Robins. Minchella back over the 10. In between the sticks. 6 metres out. Last tackle. Litton. Right to May. Then across to Hiku. 3 versus 2 in the corners. Davies steps back inside. Spins. Finds the line. That was a very rough set there from the Robins. That was very, very clunky. Not clean at all. But Cass just couldn't get him wrapped up. On so many tackles, just kept moving them again and again and again. There's been a couple times of outnumbered Cass over on the right-hand side. Eventually, they actually move it cleanly. And they'll hit 22. Davies with the try. I mean, my exact score prediction is on. But it does require Cass actually scoring some tries. Jack Walker would do a solid job for Cass at the end of the season. I like Jack Walker. I'd love him to get a regular spot somewhere in Super League. Look, Cass could be a good spot. Maybe. Could be. Well, there we go. I need Davies and Lewis. Not Davies, sorry. I need Burgess and Lewis to get some points here. Well, there we go. 22-0 with a kick to come. Not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. Come on, Cass. Well, we'll see what they can do. Your stream's so delayed, still 18-0? Oh dear, Adam. Well, that's not good. What are you watching on, though, Adam? That's the question. Where are you watching it? Martin to make it 24-0. To stay at 100%. I could actually do with him missing this, to be honest. The kick is... It is good. It is good. That'll be 24-0. Let's get a trumpet, shall we? Whee. Yeah, it's been absolutely seamless, as you say, Winnie. Absolutely. Now, the comeback's on, Minecraft Man. Obviously, the comeback's on. Okay, I'm a little bit worried for the Challenge Cup semi next week. A little bit concerned, because KR's on really good form right now. Just hope that we put in a good shift against Huddersfield. But we will see. It's looking like a tricky one for next week. 33.5 minutes gone. And that's going to be a penalty for the Robins. 25 out from their own line. Feel bad for PLT, former Robin. Oh, yeah, he was at the Robin. He went to Catlands from the Robins. Yep. What's the semi? It's Doncaster for us and Halliwell Jones for Wigan Saints, I think. But yeah, we're at Doncaster. Left to Lewis, straightens up with a carry over the 40 inside Cass territory. Just less than 6 minutes to go. 91% completion for KR, only 80 for Cass. 68% possession, Jesus. 30 metres out, left to Minchella. Out the back to May. Nearly wrapped up, but gets an offload for Lewis. Right to Whitbread. Now Broadbent. Hands the ball off to Batchelor. Steps back inside with a carry up towards a 20. So Whitbread is on for a moan. Litton with a scoot, looking for space behind the ruck. He takes it over the 10. Last tackle for the Robins. Plays it for Broadbent. He goes left to Minchella. Straightens up. Kicks through. Chases. Hadley is first to pounce on it. The points just keep adding up. Oh dear, Cass. Oh my God. So there was a mistake from Laulu Tagage. There was a moment where there was no one at dummy half to pick the ball up. Another mistake from Laulu Tagage. The penalty they just gave away as well. I think there was another mistake or penalty they gave away as well. And then some line breaks as well for for KR. This is such a poor start from Cass, but the Robins are just too strong at the minute. Way too strong. And that's near the sticks as well, so this will be 30-0. I said 40-12, which requires Cass to win from this point on, which just ain't happening. Hadley with a try. Would have been Headingley, but Robborough Marathon is on. Right, okay. I was thinking Headingley made more sense. But yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Could have had Odsel maybe. What a ground. What a ground. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's 28-0 with a kick right in front of the post once again. Can you guys see Ryan Carr seeing out the season? Or do you think they'll keep him on? What do you guys think? Martin to make it 5 out of 5. The kick is good. And still, I'm not getting anything for Lewis and Burgess. I put Hadley in my team for week 1, I think. But he had to pull out like a few minutes before kickoff because he picked up an injury in the warm-up. I forgot to take him out for the next week. So, 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. It is 30-0 for the Robins. Chester's a person getting these players in. True, but I do think they should still be doing better than they are. 3 minutes 15 to go in the first half. Litton down the right edge, hands the ball off to Davies with the next carry through centre field up towards his own 30. 4 tackles to go in this set. It is, Joe. It is very sad. They launch it left to Mikey Lewis. Then with Martin over the 30. 35 out from his own try line. Back towards the middle. Hadley, the try scorer, over the 40. 3 minutes to go. Plays for Litton. Scoots from dummy half up towards a halfway line. Eventually gets wrapped up. Last tackle for the Robins. Tyrone May shifts it left to Mikey Lewis. Puts boots a ball from the halfway line. And it's out on the full. Still gives some territory away. The comeback is now on for Cass. Obviously. Whee. Hard to judge Ryan when we're still shopping at Aldi. I think you should still be doing better than what you are at the moment. For the squad you've got, I think you should still be doing better. Next carry. Castleford now 40 metres out. So they are going to be, hopefully, the best territory they've been all game. Incorrect play the ball from Nicholson Watson on the 40. One minute 35 to go. Scrum for the Robins on their own 40. Right to May. Bumps off one. Now with Davies. This is so bad. This is so bad. Defensively, they've not been strong enough, first of all, but they've gifted so much away. The one thing you can't do is just gift the ball away. Especially when you're the underdogs to begin with. They shift it left now with Mikey Lewis over the 30. 25 out from the try line, near the left touch line as well. Gildart back towards the middle to Litton. Goes at the line himself, back inside the red zone, 15 out. 1 minute to go, 2 tackles to go in this set. Whitbread, now in centre field with Minchella. Cuts back towards the left, gets an offload for Litton, drops the ball off to Lewis. He launched it right to May. Then across to Batchelor. Straightens up for a carry up towards a 10. 40 seconds to go, last tackle for KR. Cass interception coming up right now, obviously. They launch it left to Mikey Lewis. Quick ball across to Gildart. 2 versus 2. Tries to get around Sini. Steps back inside. Now with Martin once again. Ball across to May. Launching it right now with Broadbent. They've got the space and numbers down the right. Quick hands across to Hiku. Support is outside. Davies in the corner. Good finish from Davies in the back right corner. Lovely stuff. They keep switching the ball, cutting back inside, moving the ball around cleanly enough. Good hands down the right-hand side there. There's been a lot of times they've just massively outnumbered Cass over on the right. Stupid mistakes from Cass again. Gifting the ball and territory away. Easy try again. And the Hooter sounds for hard time too. This will be 34-0 with a kick to come. Okay. Won't be getting your bonus on this one. Possibly not. I think there's some that predicted in the 50s for KR. But the Hooter has sounded. Just going to wait for this kick before I add the thing on. I hate Cass, but a stronger Cass is good for the game. I do think as well, some people forget that Cass do have a solid enough fan base too. Like, obviously, there's a lot more teams that get higher attendances. Lee do as well, so do Bradford. Obviously, your biggest ones are your Saints, Wigan, Leeds, Catalans. They get good home attendance. Warrington gets a decent number. Obviously, it depends on the opponent, really, but there are some clubs that get more. But Cass can get a solid 7,000 to 8,000, depending on the game. And I think that's a strong fan base to hopefully not lose with their performances dropping them down via the grading system, hopefully. Hopefully. Norman Finkelstein says 56% success probability. What was Cass highlights in the first half? There was one try-saving tackle where Lewis nearly broke through a simple, pretty simply. And they kicked towards the back right from 15 metres out. And that's it. The kick from Martin is... Ooh, it's no good. It's no good. So that's going to be half-time, folks. 34-0. Is there any point putting a poll up? Any point at all? Like, just saying who's going to win from this point on, or will Cass make the comeback? Okay, do you know what? I'll do this. Here we go. This is probably a better poll to do. So, there's 4 options. What will happen? Hull KR hit 60 plus, Castleford kept to 0, both happen, or neither happen. Let's see what people think. Let's have a look at the chat real quick. Cass highlights to wear a nice kit. It's quite nice. It is quite nice, to be fair. Every time they've faced a good team this season, they've lost. Well. Put a poll up if Cass will improve and score points. We will see. For me to get bonus points, you need 1 try from the Rovers, no kick. I need a try and a kick for that. And 1 try from Cass, no kick. That's not happening. It's probably not. Yeah, I need 1 try and a kick from KR, 2 tries, 2 kicks from Cass. It's not happening. Is that another Yorkshire train lad I see? Hey up. Look at him go. You think 62-8? Fair dues. I actually thought Cass were going to put up a good game. Part of me thought they would do, but look at us go. 16 votes. 69% say Hull KR will hit 60. Nobody just thinks that Cass will be kept to 0, but there's 19% say that both will happen. 12% say that neither will happen. Okay, we'll get your votes on the poll. And, Joe, could you remind me of that site? I'll probably find it in the chat, actually. Let's see. What was the site he said? What was that site again? Madbid.com. That was stuck in my head. I used to say that a lot. Will I be delivering a brand new car tomorrow then? Maybe they auction cars too. What was that site again? Madbid. Sorry. What was the OK jersey? OK jerseys. Let's have a gander. Let's see, have they got Melbourne Storm? That's the question. No results. Well, that's not good, is it? Do they even have Rugby League? Melbourne Storm, Anzac jersey 2026. It's such a nice kit, but it costs so much money. It costs so much. But it is a beauty. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, mate. Cass looked good coming into block, but faded after 5 minutes. Yeah, the first 5 minutes was quality from Cass. Like, it just couldn't have been better. Cass worse than Bradford's second string last week. Unfortunately, yes. Evening, pal. That's first half. That first half did my fantasy league team good. Davies, 2 by Davies, 1 by Amon. Needed for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're getting a lot of points. I took out Reece Martin last week because I thought he was out, and then he was actually in. For Nicotimo, who then got injured after, a couple minutes last week. But I've got Burgess and Lewis. Lewis killed it last round, but neither of them have done anything so far. I don't even know if they've got an assist. Oh, wait. Burgess nearly got an assist for Gildart. Yeah, they haven't really done much at the moment. Your lad's a Broncos fan. You got him a shirt from a shop at Castleford Escape. Oh, okay, very nice. Very nice. Oh, is there any sites similar? Right. I'll have a gander. Not too sure if they will have the Anzac jersey. But we'll see. We'll see. Storm. There we go. Let's see. No, they've only got some kind of training shirt. Supporter shirt junior from last year. That's it, unfortunately. So nothing on that. The rugby shop. Let's have a gander. Storm. Training tee, home shirt. Training. Nah, they don't have it. They don't have that one either. The only place to get it's from official sites, and they just... Oh, mate, last year's looks so good from Melbourne Storm. Oh, that's a beauty as well. Oh, that is so nice. It's cheaper. It is cheaper. Oh, that warm-up tee's nice as well. There's so many good ones, but they're just so expensive, mate. It's ridiculous. Insane. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe in the future. We'll see. Technically, your exec score is on. Need KL to get 10 more points, Cast to get 16. Good luck with that one. What shirt are you looking at? So I'm looking at Melbourne Storm Anzac jersey 2026. I could probably put an image up on screen, actually. It just, like, when they were playing the other day, it just looks so clean. So nice, mate. I mean, when it was in game, like when we saw it, it looked nicer than the actual pictures that are coming up. but it is quite nice. It's like the shopping channel. Well, I'm not selling. I could be. There is a store. I do. Okay, I do have a store. Since you ask, I do have a store. If you want to get some hoodies, you know, you can customize them into any colours that you like. You know, they're just some examples. Sydney Roosters on the left, Brisbane Broncos in the middle, Parramatta Eels on the right. You know, you can do what you like. You do whatever you like, mate. Whatever colour schemes you want, that's up to you. That's completely up to you. Whatever you fancy. You pay a one-time fee. You get up to 5 mock-up changes, right? If you want to say it's Huddersfield, you can do, if that's what you want. But whatever colour schemes you want, every single individual element can be changed to whatever you fancy. One-time fee. Up to 5 mock-up changes. Any size, anywhere in the world. There you go. 50 quid. Well, $49.99. Do you think we beat KO next week? I think we've got a chance to, but right now the form difference is massive. Who plays fullback for McDermott at the World Cup? Oof. You'd think it's Brimson at the minute. You'd think it's Brimson. Actually, how long's what's up, Parker? How long is Hull fans will know? How long's Price out for? Is it the whole season, or is he expected back at some point? Because if he's going to get at least a couple weeks, maybe months, towards the back end of the year, then Price was at Newcastle Knights, and McDermott will know about him, so he might feel comfortable with him at fullback. But I think it'll just be Brimson. After the Ashes, who's got a chance though at fullback? Who's got a chance? Maybe, do you know what? Maybe Thulis. If he spends most of the year at fullback for Warrington, I think Thulis might have a chance. Who else would it be? Because I've got a feeling Wellesby might be in the squad, but I can't see him playing that much. I feel like I'm just forgetting some stand-up. I mean, Evalds. Huddersfield aren't doing that well, but Evalds might be in with a shout. Broadbent's obviously in with a shout as well. It could be Broadbent, because he's also good for the back line as well. So it could actually end up being Broadbent. But yeah, he's an option. Let's have a look at players available, because I'm forgetting a bunch of players, really. Fullback. Right. Ashel Bott is actually the highest scoring English fullback on fantasy. Luke Hooley's still up there as well. I mean, it could be Jowett. I don't think it is going to be. Flanagan could be interesting. Logan Moy, probably a bit too inexperienced, unfortunately. The options aren't looking great, are they? What's Dufty still doing on this list? I don't know. I think the front runner for fullback right now is Brimson. And then second, I think it might be Broadbent. How long's Hood out for? I'm not too sure. Well, when I get saying 4 weeks, okay. Fair dues. Actually, to be honest, McDermott might want to take Brimson at centre, because he'd be playing a lot of centre this year for the Titans. So it might end up being Broadbent. If I was picking right now, it could be Broadbent, Young, Farnworth, Brimson, Ashton. I'm going Lewis and Connor in the halves as of right now. Front row, you're looking at Havard. Personally, you know how I feel about this, but personally I take Walker and Thompson is fine. Back rowers for me is simple. This is just locked in, and that's Nsemba and Pierce Paul. Loose forward, I'm taking... After this year in the NRL, I'll probably take Knowles. Smithies is still an option, though. If Smithies ends up playing regularly at 13 for the Raiders this year, then I might go with Smithies instead. But he's not, so currently I won't. The bench for me is Litton, Hamlin-Ueli. If he's eligible, I'll take Hamlin-Ueli, because he's been quality this year. Who else off the bench? Let's see if Mago's got some English grandparents somewhere. Who else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a really obvious one here. I'm not sure. Struggling to think of some here. Hankinson, maybe as a utility, but I'm not starting him. Handley's an option. I don't know if I want to take Watkins. I mean, Watkins is good for utility again. If they take Handley, it's fine. Hadley could be an option off the bench. Right, I need to look at props here, because there's some just escaping my brain at the minute. So, Hamlin-Ueli, I'd put him on the bench. Sutton, maybe? Do you take Jenkins or Holroyd from Leeds? Possibly. Trout was good in the Ashes in the little game time he got. Delaney could be in with a shout. Do you take Holroyd or Jenkins though? That's the thing. Do you take either of them? Oledzki's always an option as well. Who else? Fartilli isn't. Stevens, Harrison, they're not going to be picked. Neither's Fash. Philbin's not. Butler, no. Byrne, Irish international, but might be eligible for England. Wormsley's still an option. Oledzki could be picked as well. Let's see if Lolasio's got some English grandparents as well. Looks like we'll be getting back underway shortly as well, folks. Anyone else? I don't know. Matty Lees might be picked, but I'm not too bothered. Jenkins Australia. Oh, is he? Oh, I didn't know that. Howdy, Peter. Yeah, howdy. Defo they might put Truman in the squad. I don't think he's got the clout to be picked yet. That's the thing. Moments away from kick-off here, folks. Moments away. I don't know. I'm not sure with the bench at the moment. We need some more impact. I'm happy with Havard and Thompson starting, but should do a show on England squad when it's announced. Pity England take up Jason Dimitri invite to play England and warm up over there. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. But yeah, I could do a live stream. If I know when it's coming out, I could do a live stream. And we are back underway for the second half. Let's see if Cass can win this one 12-6. That's what I need. Come on, Cass. Just joined, predicted Hull KR 36, Cass 6. Think I'll get the exact bonus there? I don't think so. Early shift here from the Robins down the left-hand side with Martin up towards a 30. 20 seconds gone. Lewis at dummy half. It's now with Luckley with a carry up towards the 40. 30 seconds gone with 3 tackles to go in this set. Right to Minchella. Next carry brings them up towards a halfway line. 2 tackles to go in this set as well. Right to Bachelor. Straightens up. Inside cast territory on the opening set as well. The opening set, and they're up towards a 40. So now with Mikey Lewis on the last. Kicks from 45 metres out. Laulu Tagage underneath. It has to chase to it. Takes it cleanly on the 20. That's a good take. But Meekin captain? Maybe. Maybe. He always puts in a good shift though, so maybe. Thompson off the bench, possibly. 1 minute gone. Cass in possession on their own 20. Long way to go up the field now. Next carry from Mapapalangi. He's having a quiet game so far. Could do with 2 tries from him. And a try from Burgess assisted by Lewis, and that's fine by me. 2 tackles to go. There's a scoot from Dwyer up towards the 40, just shy of it. So luckily he's come on for Hadley in this half. Last tackle, right to Weaver. Kicks from behind his own 40. Be collected 15 out from Broadbent. Over the 20, up towards the 30. And returns it up towards the just over the 40. That's a good return there. What are people thinking about Leyland playing Saints on Friday? I think he'll do well. I think he might be excited to be back and get some game time again. I think Saints could maybe do with signing him long term, actually. KR now shift it right. It's with Davies, a few metres shy of halfway. Mate, they're not a million miles off triple the metres for Cass. Oh my god. Up towards their 40 as well. Litton in centre field. Goes right to Minchella. Out the back to May. Caught on a cul-de-sac, so launch it left to Whitbread. They've got numbers down the left here possibly, or the room to run. Martin bumps off Weaver. Carries it over the 30. 3 defenders slow him down. Get him stopped. 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. 2 tackles to go. Or last tackle, sorry. Chip from Mikey Lewis. Collected just in front of the try line. Dropped by McIntosh in goal. Grounded by Mikey Lewis. This might be a try. It is given. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so bad. That is so bad. I mean, try for Mikey Lewis for the fantasy team. I'll take that. Cass, what are you doing? What are you doing? 3 minutes gone. Chip from Mikey Lewis. Collected by McIntosh on the try line. Drops the ball. It's not... There's no play at the ball either. He just drops it. Oh my god, that's so bad. 3.5 gone. This will be 40-0. So I need Cass to win 12-0 from this point on, basically. Well, looks like I'm going to get the points. Actually, I put a bet on this weekend. A tenner for 500 quid. I forgot about the bet. I don't think I put this game on it. I might have done. Let me just see. Oh yeah, I've got Hull KR minus 30. So I'll take it. Which actually doesn't align with my exact score prediction, so that's a bit stupid from me. Oh well. We're checking ground in here? I think that's okay. His right hand's still on the ball, that's fine. But yeah, I've got KR minus 30, Cowboys plus 2, Warriors minus 8, Bradford Bulls plus 30, Warrington minus 10, and South Sydney minus 2. And that's for 500 quid. For a tenner. That looks fine to me. It's not confirmed, it's being checked by Video Ref. His right hand's on the ball. What are we doing? Gets to the point where you beat the shit out of the players. Might as well. Thought Cass had spent wisely over the past few weeks. Obviously not. Guess not. Why didn't he catch it in goal? Well, he was chasing to the ball. I don't think he could really adjust that much. He was under pressure. Jeremy, that's a new name in it. Great commentary, listening in Sweden as an ex-Rugby League player. It's been a while since listening to RL commentary. Thanks. Well, thank you for being here, Jeremy. Hey, thank you for watching all the way from Svenska. I know very few Swedish words. Very, very few from my past experiences. Hang on a minute. Right, so it's simultaneous grounding, which means that it's going to be a try. Mate, it's fine. This should have been given 2 minutes ago, at the very least. This is going to be a try. Thank God for that. Okay. Tries confirmed. 38-0 with a kick to come. Just left of the post. This will be 40-0. 4 minutes gone in the second half. As the top try scorers, since 2007 to present, Mikey Lewis is 10 off Chris Wellham. Jesus. What a waste of time. Poor Cass fans have a longer journey home. Yeah. Waste of my time. Martin to hit 40. The kick is good. Okay. No more points from the Robins. You're done for the day. No. See, I want my exact score, but I don't want to lose the bet. Do you know what? No, I'll give up the exact score. I'll give it up so I can win my bet. Okay, I'll have a 9-point buffer at the minute. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Just picturing Carl Pilkington just dancing at the moment. Right then. Try involvements. Lewis with 17, May with 15, first and second in Super League. Damn. Okay then. Just over 4.5 minutes gone. Svenska is correct. Indeed it is. Thank you, Sutness. Sutness. You know what I mean. If you speak Swedish, then you know what I've said. If it makes any sense, but nobody else does, and that's between us. Anyway, 5 minutes gone in the second half. Lewis plays the ball for Lytton. He'll kick this straight from dummy half behind the 40. Collected on the 20 from Laulu Tagage, with a return over the 30 down the right edge of the park. So a fresh set of 6 for Cass on their own 30. The comeback is now on, obviously. 5 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second half of this game. In centre field, shifting it left to Asi, then to Mapapalangi, trying to get around Hiku. Sort of does, has to step back inside. And wrapped up just over his own 40. Plays it for Asi. Next carry from Mella. Still shy of halfway. Would you rather have May and Lewis or Croft and Connor at Warrington? Now Williams is done. I would rather have... that's actually such a good question. Let me think about that. That's actually such a good question. That's tough for me. That might be easy for some people. That is actually really tough for me. 6 minutes gone in the second half, up towards the 30. I will think about it, though. I will give you an answer, but I do need to think about it. Next carry from Broadbent, only making about 5 metres there. Next carry through centre field from Burgess. Cuts towards the left edge, a few metres shy of halfway. 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. Lytton launched it right to Minchella. Had an option on his outside. Should have given that to Luckley then with the overs line. 6.5 gone. 2 tackles to go. Short side right from Lytton. Actually scoots and dummy half. Offloads it, but Nicholson Watton collects the ball. But it's actually a penalty for Cass. Offside. Oh dear. Oh dear. Croft and Connor. I'd take Croft and Connor. I don't say that lightly. It's not an easy call for me, but I'd take Croft and Connor. In centre field with May. 25 metres out is now left to Luckley. Over the 20. 15 out. Shifting it left. Flat ball. That could have been forwards, actually. Knock on from Martin anyway. 5 metres out. Down the left edge of the park. Mistake there from the Robins. Turning over the ball. But it's only 5 out from the try line, so still a long way for Cass to go. Did the try get chalked off? It did not. It was given. Sweet Nose. Is it not Sitness? It's like SOTNOS. Something like that. With some of the double dots above the O's. Yes, they are, Adam. They are shitting it. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Dwyer down the short side left with Assey. Now with Gary up towards the 30. He's been quiet so far in this game. He's had a couple carries, but a lot of Cass players have been quiet. Mellor with the next one. On the 30. He's actually dragged backwards a couple metres there. The whistle is blown. That's a penalty for Cass. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Comeback's on, folks. Things are okay. I'm a bit warm, Adam, but things are alright. I'm quite chilled out. I'm quite relaxed. Has Ravelo been ousted or injured? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. So there's a tap and go there from Mapaplangi. A few metres shy of KR's 40. Good chance here for Cass to apply a bit of pressure. There's about to be a knock on any second now as I say this. Can't wait. Up towards Hull KR's 40. Dwyer. Shifting it left. Stimson. Then Assey. Flat ball across to Mellor on his outside. Up towards Hull KR's 20. 9 minutes gone in the second half. Inside the red zone with 3 tackles to go. Dwyer wants to switch back. Still shifting right. Hands the ball off to someone. That's Greason, that's the one. Stimson with the next carry up towards a 10. In between the sticks, last tackle coming up. So on the 10, in centre field, left to Assey. Flat ball across to Mapaplangi. Steps back inside, flicks the ball on. It's with Mellor, looking left and right. Back down the short side left. Not much space to work with. He's going to get wrapped up 5 out near the left touch line. And they'll turn the ball over. But a good place to turn the ball over. You've got to be quick off the line, but disciplined. Do not give away a penalty on this set, Castleford. Do not do it. Up towards a 10 from the first carry. That is 10 minutes gone in the second half. Stimson is back on for Nicholson-Watton. Next carry through centre field from Broadbent. Up towards a 20 and just over it. 3 tackles to go in this set. You'll never guess what Cass just gave away. You'll never guess. You will never guess. Lewis will kick to touch and they'll start a fresh set on halfway. Well, they didn't hit the bar, Knight. You've got to hit the bar to win a car, so they didn't do that yet. Up towards Casford's 40. Hiku. Now with Broadbent. Castleford's special prize, a speedboat. Shifting it left, it's now with Mate. Cuts back inside. Could find an offload shortly. Still moving. 51 minutes gone. Lytton launches it right to Minchella in centre field. Goes at the line himself. Look for an offload possibly. Gets one. Bounces nicely for Tom Amone. Shrugs off one defender in Stimson. Still going through centre field. And he's going to be tackled by Lane. 25 out in between the sticks. Lytton looking to shift left. Straightens up. Flat ball to Lewis. Nearly breaks through the line there up towards a 10. Quick play of the ball. 51.5 minutes gone. Left to Mate. Steps back inside a couple times. Flips the ball on. Comes off a Hull KR hand, I think. But it is collected by Cass. And there might have been a high shot there. It's a penalty for Cass. Was there a high shot? I think it's just Cass ball on the 10, possibly. Let me just check the chat real quick. Do you think these rule changes have caused more injuries? And if so, would 2 extra injury changes help? I think it's less about the... First of all, the speed of the game, I think, has caused more injuries. Game stopped for now, by the way, folks. The speed of the game has caused more injuries. But I think it's more in the moment rather than the amount of... Well, You could make the argument the more time they're on the field, the more time there is, or more chance there is for someone to get injured. But it's more situational than time-based, if that makes any kind of sense. With the game being quicker, it's harder for defenders to make cleaner tackles. So the situations are a little bit more awkward. I had a thought about a rule change for penalties. I was going to run it by people and see if it sounded like utter garbage. I'll go through that in a bit when we get another stoppage. Reckon the Wakey game is going to be a good one. I think that'll be fantastic tomorrow, which I am streaming again, by the way. Clearly know pretty good Swedish, correct. Over here, had time at London Crusaders before they became Broncos. Far from a dame, bluffed my way in. Well, when you said played Rugby League, I was thinking, like, you know, just a bit on the weekends, really, but not actually at that kind of level. Well, fair dues. Mapaplangi with good meters down the left-hand side. Would you have a Wikipedia page if I Googled you, Jeremy? Back towards the middle, up towards halfway. Assey. Flat ball on his outside to Greason, up towards the halfway line. Next carry from Stimson, shifting it right to Weaver, then to Laulu Tagage, up towards the 40. 52.5 minutes gone in this game. Back towards the middle with 2 tackles to go. Stimson with the next carry. Up towards the 30. That's a good carry there from Stimson. Pumping his legs. Good carry. Last tackle. Kane Robb is on the field as well. Shifting it short side right. Good offload for Laulu Tagage. Still going here at the minute, but it's collected a few metres away from the try line from Broadbent. There's a knock on from KR in there, apparently. Great offload from Lane. So Laulu Tagage kicks the ball through. Let's have a look. So he kicks through, comes off Broadbent's leg. Yeah, he did knock on, trying to get onto the ball. Cass is such a strange team. How on earth can they be as inconsistent as a team to beat, or inconsistent as to beat Wigan at the Brick and then have this performance? Well, Wigan haven't been on great form, have they? So they're a poor team right now, really. If you did your score predictions today, did them early as usual. Adam, you do them when you want, as long as they're done before the week starts, that's fine. That is fine. Sini in possession off the back of the scrum. And a penalty. Take the 2. Pick number 3, my lord. Take the 2. So it's going to be another scrum here for Cass, 10 metres out. Who was that offside? Was that Gildart? Boo. Ollie, what you doing? Boo. What are you doing? Right, so they feed the ball in. They shift it right to Sini. Same again, really. Back over the 10. Shrugs off one defender. Oh dear, it's another penalty. It's another penalty. Not good. Not good. Sure you can, Adam. Hey. 10 metres out, left to Weaver, then to Assey. Option out the back, goes to Laulu Tagage. Slightly wayward, so has to kind of stutter a second. Slows down the progress down the left-hand side. But it was good speed initially. Assey hands the ball off to Dupree on his right. He's not really... I mean, this is not a knock on Dupree, but he's not really had much of a say in the swing of this game, really, to be honest. Lane cuts back inside, 5 metres out. It's more of a team complaint than it is a Dupree plaint, because I do like Dupree. Dupree plaint? Complaint. You know what I meant. Space here down the left-hand side. Mellett needs an offload. Gets one. It's now with Rob. Oh, that's a good tackle there from Hiku. That's a good tackle, but it's a penalty for Cass. 15.5 minutes gone in the second half. My exact score's still on, but I don't want my bet to lose, so I'm fine with KR just running away with this, to be honest, at this point. They could take the 2. They could do it. Dupree with the next carry. Takes it just inside the 10. Well, actually, a few more metres there. Still going. Tyler Dupree will play this 4 metres out in front of the left post. They shift it right to Assey. Flat ball. Ooh, Grecian is knocked onto his backside. 56 on the clock. It is left to Weaver, then to Assey. Out the back to Laulu Tagage. Tries to get the ball off, but it's knocked on from Davies. So it's a few more tackles to go for Cass. They're just building some pressure here. Building a bit of pressure. Absolutely not. Way too long ago, and I was insignificant. Come on now. Come on now. Coach was Ross Strudwich, the Aussie coach, ex-top Aussie international. The name doesn't sound familiar to me, I'll be honest. Way too long ago. Did you say Crusaders? Is that what you said? London Crusaders? I remember they were the Harlequins. Were they the Crusaders before the Harlequins? Or am I just making that up? Is that the same club or a different club? Am I just making that up in my head? Because they were the Harlequins, I'm sure they were. 57 minutes gone. I don't remember Crusaders. So 57 gone. Rob, just right at the sticks. Goes right to Weaver. Taps the ball on. Quick hands. Nearly a knock on them for a I was going to say Marnell Dakintosh. Takes the carry. He's now 2 metres out right at the post. Over on the right edge of the field. Plays for Rob. Back towards the middle. Now with Weaver. Back over the 10. 2 tackles to go. It is left to Stimson. Out the back to Assey. Then out the back, slightly wayward, but bounces nicely enough for Gaddy. Gaddy cuts back inside. He's 3 metres out over on the left-hand side of the park. Last tackle coming up. Mapapalangi back towards the middle to Dejan Assey. Chips just to right at the post here. Sini goes up. Bats it backwards. I think there's a knock on there from Cass, but it's collected by Mikey Lewis just in front of the try line. So this will be KR's ball. 58 minutes gone. Leeds Rhinos keep winning. I'm sure they will be not far from winning silverware this season. Yeah, I think Leeds are on for silverware. No, Adam, the Harlequins were a real team in Super League. I'm not talking about Union. Harlequins were a real team. I would know. Because I remember a home game against Harlequins where we beat them 82 points to 4. I remember. They were playing in a white and pink kit, I'm pretty sure. So, there's a captain's challenge here. Pretty sure that's just a knock-on from Cass. Yeah, originally formed as Fulham Rugby League Club in 1980, they've also previously been known as London Crusaders and Harlequins Rugby League. Fair enough. There we go. When were they the Crusaders? Okay, so they were the Crusaders from 91 to 94. I wasn't born then, to be fair, so I would not know. They were the Harlequins from 06 to 2011. And then Broncos from 2012 to present, obviously. It was a bad kit, but yeah, 82-4. Oh yeah, LMS came from Harlequins as well. Fair dues, fair dues. Oh, that was backwards from Lewis, actually. But there is 58 minutes gone. Cass in possession. They are 10 metres out. Make that 9. Jack Brown's on for Sam Luckley. Shifting it right. Assey goes right to Weaver. They've got the numbers right there. Boy, he doesn't launch it, though. He takes the carry himself. He's 5 out right at the sticks. Sini back towards the middle now with Greason, whichever one. 58.5 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Rob goes left to Stimson. He takes a carry between the sticks. He's a metre in front of the left post. Very close here for Cass. They've not looked that clean in possession, though, that's the thing. Or they've not really troubled Hulkar's edges. Mello with the next carry. He's stopped 4 metres out over on the left-hand side. Last tackle for Cass. Rob back towards the middle to Assey. Chips towards the right of the post. Sini looking to go up. Bats it backwards. Ah... Jesus. Lane, I think, bobbles it backwards, but it's collected by Hull KR. What an absolute mess. 59 minutes gone. Great defence from the Robins, to be honest. Great defence. Oh, yeah, I forgot to... Did I already end the poll? I completely forgot. about that. I didn't look at it. How did it go? What happened to the poll? It's not coming up with the history of it, so I don't know. I don't remember ending it, so I don't know where it is. So I don't know what happened to it. I don't even know. We've got another captain challenge here from Cass. Sassini pushed it backwards. Lane then tries to collect the ball, but does he knock on or is it backwards? That looks like it goes straight down to me, to be honest, so that's a knock on. They'll eventually get points. They might do. Yes, same club. They were Crusaders. You've still got a top as well. One of your best mates played there when you were there. He has a Wikipedia page. Colin Atkinson. Let's take a look at Colin. What's Colin got to say for himself, eh? Let's have a look. Okay, well that's not the Colin because he died in 1991. And he was born in 1931, so I'm not sure, unless that is the Colin he's talking about. I don't think it is. It's not coming up at the minute, unfortunately. So next carry, with KR in possession, 59.5 minutes gone. PSG had a team in their first ever Super League, 97, I think it was. Yeah, they did. They certainly did. Kendall at Headingley tomorrow. First game this year after he did us against Saints. Oh dear. Did you see Bayern Munich game 5-4? I did not. I don't really watch that much European/international football, to be honest. It's just Everton. If Everton's not playing, I'm not really that bothered. So nearly done with an hour of this game. Litton goes right to Lewis, puts boot to ball, 30 metres out. There's a little chip actually. Trying to contest it. Gets the ball. Left to May. Shifted it left. Might just be clean enough for the pass there. In the corners, Burgess. Good finish. I think that's fine. It is given. This will be looked at, but that is a good finish. Nicely done. Good stuff there from May. Oh, sorry, that was Lewis. Quick handoff to May. Shifting it across. It does bounce forward a little bit, but I think the pass itself is fine. That's a good finish. That's a really good finish. And that is good for my fantasy team. I will take that. 44-0. So my exact score prediction is done. That's fine with me. This just helps the bet. Again, I got minus 30 for KR. 500 quid on the line here. I need a few more things to go my way, but be rates. Evening, Liam. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, the offload from Broadbent was a bit dodgy. Let's have a look at this grounding. I think the grounding was fine. Yeah, that's clean as you like. That is fine. The same on football, but with Liverpool. Yeah, I can't really be bothered to watch Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, other Premier League games. I just can't really be bothered. Like, Everton games bore the hell out of me enough because of how shit we are as well, without watching other teams that I don't care about. Now, if I could do watch-alongs for other Prem games and make money from it, like good money, maybe I'd start doing it. But, I don't know. I'm already doing it for the World Cup. So we'll see. It was a great finish, that from Burgess. Good stuff. Tries confirmed as well. Tough kick 20 metres out near the touchline from Martin. Got something going on in the crowd here, not sure what. Scored 6 out of 7 today so far. Don't do it. 85% overall so far. And the kick looks alright. Oh, snuck that one in. He snuck that one in. 46-0. So I've got a 15-point buffer at the moment for the bet. Okay. I actually wasn't into sports at all until my brother got me into rugby in like 2016. Got more into football, but mostly just league for me. Fair dues. Fair dues. I do like a bunch of sports, but it's just only for my team, really. Obviously, I like F1. You can't really pick and choose. Well, you can pick a certain driver's POV, but you can't really pick and choose who you watch because they're all there. But yeah, unless I've bet on something, I might watch it. But that's it. I don't really care for it. 62.5 minutes gone. Lytton, 25 out of his own try line. Next carry through centre field. Takes him over the 30. And the next one is at Lawton. Back of the field. It might be up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go for the Robins. Lytton with a scoot up towards a halfway line. Last tackle coming up. Glad you skipped this one. It's been a great game, Spring. What are you on about? It's been great. We've missed you. We're all saying before we really miss you. Collected inside the 10 from McIntosh. Returns it over the 20. Afternoon, Razza. I'm doing Dolphins Storm tomorrow morning. Leeds Wakey tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, I'm doing Roosters Broncos, Wigan Bradford, Huddersfield Warrington. And then I might be doing Hull to lose on Sunday. But that's up in the air at the minute. So just over 63 minutes gone. 3 tackles left in this set for Cass. On their own 30. Through centre field with Stimson. Up towards the 40. This pack has nothing to them, really, do they? There's no impact here at all. Asi shifting it left to Laulu Tagage. Eating up good meters. Great tip on there to Gaddy Gaddy. Steps back inside. Hall is on for Greason as well. Drag back a couple meters. You've been pumping that iron spring. You've been getting hench. Getting absolutely wham. It's going to bounce 15 out of the try line, off the kick, and finds touch. This will be KR's ball. Why did Sky plan Leeds vs Burnley for a clash of fans? Headingley will probably be quieter, as Leeds will confirm Premier League with a win. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in that Sky HQ? Who knows? So we've got just over 15 minutes to go. Actually, Artemog's not that far away, apparently, from being ready. Would you even put him back in? Broadbent's been doing a great job. Could KR get even better if they put Morg back in? That's the question. Next carry through centre field from Booth. Stopped on halfway. Next carry through centre field. May goes left to Lewis. Straightens up with a carry over the 40. 2 tackles to go. Lytton waits at dummy half, 40 metres out. Right to Booth, hands the ball off to Amon. And he carries it up towards a 40. Last tackle coming up. Left to Lewis. Then across to May. Gildart kicks the ball through. Laulu Tagage dinks it over the dead ball line. Oh, I forgot this message from Joe before. When Peters goes, do you think KL will get raided for players like Lytton and Burgess? Maybe. I think there's the possibility that players start to move, especially if, like, whoever they bring in isn't really what the players want and they feel like moving elsewhere. You're a 3 or 6 if we get a team together. What was the other message here? So off the dropout, Booth with a carry over the 40 up towards the 30, just shy of it. Getting swole for when packing down in the scrum for Kinetic Rugby League team. Come on. I've been thinking, given the switching content that I've been thinking of doing for next year, that is something I could actually try and do. Is like put a team together and sort out a game and make a video out of it. That is something I've been thinking about doing. 14 minutes to go. Plenty of tackles left in the set for KR. They're inside the red zone with Lytton, who goes left to May. Then across to Mikey Lewis. An early chip there towards the back left. McIntosh under a bit of pressure, but it's kicked over the dead ball line again from Laulu Tagage. And another goal line dropout coming up. Or was that out in play? Oh, that did not go dead, so it's going to be Robin's ball on the 10. Mikey Lewis on a 6-year contract? I think so. Something like that. Is there any Hull KR players you'd want at wire? Good question. I'm just thinking about our current situation. Because obviously, you'd have a lot of them. You would have all of them, but it's to replace what we've got. I'll think about that one. I'll have a think. 13 minutes to go, just left of the sticks, 2 metres out. Lewis launches it right. It's with May in centre field, bounces behind him a little bit. Hands it off to Broadbent. And he'll carry it back up towards a 10. Raza, I did answer that, mate. What are you doing, Raza? What are you doing? 12 and a half minutes to go. It's going to be a fresh set of 6 for KR, actually. A tap from Litton, hands it off to Lawton. Now with Booth, he's 5 metres out left of the sticks. Shifting it right to May. Out the back to Broadbent. Lose the ball backwards, collected by Hiku. Shifting down the left-hand side, back up towards a 10 and just over it. Taken to ground, 9 metres out left of the sticks. Litton at dummy half. Flat ball on his right to Booth. Straightens up between the posts. He's going to be stopped 2 metres out. 12 minutes left in this game. 3 tackles to go. Litton launches it left to May. Steps back towards the right. Launches it right to Broadbent. Option for a kick through maybe. Davies wanted that, but he takes it back over the 10. 3 tackles to go. Litton kicks the ball through. Chase there from May. Collected by Lalu Tagage in goal. Trying to shift out, but good tackle from Mikey Lewis. Good tackle. I feel like almost any team in the league would take Lewis, honestly. I think, based on what we've currently got at Warrington, we don't need Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Gildart, Burgess. We don't need those guys. They're good guys to have, but we don't need them. We'd need a 6 for next year, so I'd take Mikey Lewis. But the problem is we'd have 2 left-footed players. May wouldn't be needed. Hadley off the bench, I think, would be great. I mean, Hadley in the back row would be good, or even off the bench, so I would take Hadley. I would take Amon. Hang on a minute. KO with a chance. 2 versus 1, maybe if he can get some leverage on the outside. Offloads into touch. Oh, dear. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go in this game, and KR applying a bit of pressure, but Cass are just keeping them out for now. Martin, I could understand taking, but I don't think we'd need him. We've got Tanganoa and Stone, who I do quite like. Bachelor, no. Minchella, I'm happy with Ben Curry. Litton, I'd have, but again, I'd start Danny Walker and then Litton off the bench, I think is a good option. So I would have Litton. Luckily, I'm good. Whitbread, maybe. Brown, no. Booth, no. Sue, possibly. Lalu Tagage with a carry. 25 out from his own try line. Back towards the middle. Assey switches the ball back to McIntosh. Good meters here, up towards his own 40. I'll join your team. Nice one, Jack. Nice one. Carries it up towards the halfway line. 10 minutes to go in this game. Assey had an option out the back, but he's going to get wrapped up instead. Just inside KR territory, 45 metres out. Last tackle coming up. Put some spin on this one, Tom, or just hit it straight in the air. Coming down on the 20 for Broadbent, takes it cleanly. Shifting down the right-hand side, hands it off to Davies. He spins and he stopped 25 out from the try line. Lewis will scoop from dummy half. Cutting down the left-hand side. Sini there to wrap him up. Weaver there to help out as well. You'll join, so you can be subbed off in 10 minutes because of your bad knee. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's going to be Reece Martin with the next carry off the back of an offload up towards the 40. Lawton shifts it right to Whitbread, then to May. Gets wrapped up by Mapaplangi, but finds a good offload there for Amon. Lewis drops the ball off to Gildart. Good carry up towards Casford's 40 with 2 tackles to go. It is right to Whitbread. Takes the carry up towards the 30. And they'll go right to May on the last. Ball across to Hiku. Not much room to work with here. Kicks the ball through. And this will find touch from behind the 10. 8.5 minutes to go. They're just going to run the clock down a bit. Keep Cass pinned back. Not a bad kick there from Hiku. Looked at the Tag Rugby website yesterday, but seemed a bit all over the place on how to get involved. I've seen a bunch of stuff there for people to start new franchises for Tag Rugby, but I don't really have the money for that. Could be interesting, though. You got a bad rotator cuff, so can only pass left to right. So we putting you on the right-hand side, then? So just less than 8 minutes to go. It's with a Tony. Shifting it left to Assy. Then to Mella, up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go. Greason is on for Dupree. Any points in this game for Cass? At all. Any at all. Greason with the next carry up towards the halfway line. I'm tempted to look at, actually I will look at, who's predicted what and if anyone's on for an exact score here in a minute. So kick towards the back right. Broadbent tracking back to get to it. And a return back over the 10. Kieran's not a million miles off, actually. He needs 2 points from Hullcat. Well, they're not going to take 2, are they? Well, next carry, 15 out from their own try line. Is anyone close? Next carry over the 20 through centre field. And over the 30. Up towards the 40 with Lawton. Scored his first 2 tries for Hullcat today. Not too bad for him. Not too bad. Oh, Finn needs 6 points from Cass, actually. That's all he needs, 6 points. Well, there's a knock on there from McIntosh. Puts an arm out to try and intercept it, but does knock on. So, KR get a fresh set. Mark Thorne predicted 60-0. It's on, but it's going to be tough with little time to go. 52-6 from Paul. Not a million miles off. Needs a try from each team, though. Is anyone on? 50-10. Porrick's not going to get that one. Cam Varley, 52-6. Not a million miles off either. George, 50-12. No one's really on for it at the minute. I mean, some can get it, but it doesn't look like anyone's realistically going to get it. You'll be fullback. Love it, Jack. Love it. It is right to Whitbread. Then to Luckley, up towards the 30. We've got 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Oh. 4 tackles left. May, left to Lewis. Then across to Gildart. Early ball to Burgess. Straightens up with a carry. 15 out from the try line. Near the left touch line as well. Nearly dragged into touch here. 16 minutes to go. Game's been stopped for now. Head knock for Cass. Oh, it's Greason going off, I think. Oh dear. So, 74 minutes gone, 6 minutes to go in this game. Just waiting to get back underway. Stimson is going to come back on for the final 6. So just less than 20 out. Hullcat in possession. It's with Mikey Lewis. Right to May. Then across the Broadbent down the right-hand side. Ball out the back to Hiku. Option on his outside to Davies. Bit of room to run. Trying to get around Gary. Gary slides over. That's a great finish. That's a great finish from Davies. Is that a hat-trick? Is it a hat-trick? Anyway, it's another try. It is a hat-trick. Fair play. That's a cracking finish. Slides over nice and early. This will be 50-0 with a kick to come. Well, they've hit 50. Fair dues, and they've helped me with the first bet of the weekend. Thank God for that. So far, 100% success rate on the predictions this weekend. Let's have it. 5 minutes to go. And if you guys want to join an NRL Predictions League, by the way, there's a link in the description. Just sign up. Pick your winners each week. All you have to do is just pick your winners, and the platform does the rest. It also helps me out massively too. So, if you could sign up, just pick your winners. That's it. You join myself and a few other people in the league too. That'd be greatly appreciated. When is the comeback starting? I'd give it 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Right, we've got 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. 50-0 for KR. Tough kick near the touchline. 3 tries, 25 carries, 227 carry meters. 4 tackle busts. Yeah, it's not been a great day for Laulu Tagage. And the kick from Martin is no good. It stays 50-0. Whee. Okay. Unfortunately, that is what they have been. Not good. They say Tom Amone ran the match in the stadium? I don't know if I'd agree with that one. I don't know if I would. But we're back underway. Kick towards the back left. It's nearly collected out on the full. But a carry from Luckley. Pumping his legs 15 out from his own line. Reckon Cass will be nilled? Probably. 4 minutes to go, we'll see. We will see. So yeah, 4 minutes left in this game. Lawton waits at dummy half. Davies plays the ball for him. Next carry from Booth through centre field. Gets a great offload for Broadbent. Can he find one? Yes, he can. Shifting it right now with Batchelor. Over the 30. 3 tackles to go for KR. In centre field with Booth. They shift it left to May. Now with Lewis. They've got a 3-on-2 possibly. It's with Gildart. Steps back inside. Gets wrapped up by Sini. Just over 40 metres out. 3.5 minutes to go. Back towards the middle to Lewis with 2 tackles left. Then it's with Whitbread. Over the 40. Last tackle coming up. 35 out. KR in possession. They could go for 1. Why not? Just do it for the shits and gigs. Right to May. Puts boot to ball. Just right the sticks, Gaddy underneath it. Davies wants to bat it backwards, but Gaddy is wrapped up on the 10. Whistle is blown. That's a penalty for Cass. Come on, Cass. The comeback starts now. The comeback starts now. 3 minutes to go. Whee. So they'll kick from 15 out from their own try line. They'll find touch, and they'll start a fresh set 35 out from the try line. Not much of a comeback. Well, just you wait. Just you wait. 2.5 minutes to go. Back towards the middle with Assey. Drops the ball off to Tom Amone. Up towards the 40. Sack the board. Robin centre field at dummy half. Left to Stimson. Carries it up towards the halfway line and just over it. Quick play the ball for Rob. Switches back to Nicholson-Watton. Not really had much going on in this game for him. Neither of the rest of the forwards, but Laulu Tagage with a bit of move. Room to move. Got there eventually. I do speak English, I promise you. Weaver with a chip on the last tackle towards the back right. Burgess underneath it. Goes up, takes it cleanly, well taken. Room down the short side left. Tries to find a break, offloads it, collected by McIntosh. Fair dues. 50-0 takes off the thrashing of Leeds. Well, it's still counted, but I know what you mean for points difference. I know what you mean. 1.5 minutes to go. Now, you might be a pessimist, but I'm beginning to think the Cats might not make the comeback happen. Sick of you negative Nancy. Honestly, Knight, that negativity, I don't want it, mate. Get it gone. Get it gone. 10 metres out, right to Assey, drops the ball off to Stimson. Come on, Cass. Comeback starts now. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Rob, right the sticks, goes left to Weaver. Out the back to Assey. Goes at the line on the 10. Ball over the top in the corner. Gaddy steps back inside, nearly into touch. 1 minute to go. Come on. 3 tackles left. Laulu Tagage back towards the middle to Assey. Then to Nicholson-Watton. About 14 metres out in centre field. Rob waits at dummy half. 45 seconds to go. 2 tackles left. Short side left to Laulu Tagage. Kicks through. Mapa Palangi for the fantasy team. I'll take that, baby. I'll take that one. Come on. Hey. Love that. I knew I put him in the team for a reason. There we go, folks. Come on. Burgess finally got something for me. Lewis, a few involvements here and there, but I'll have that. That's why he's in the team. 50 points to 4 with a kick to come. Let him take the kick as well. Just let him take the kick. The comeback's on, folks. The comeback's on. I was saying about Mapaplangi. Exactly. Like, he's scored a couple tries this year. He's done all right in a poor cast side. He's done all right. So that's why I put him in. I had to take Wonga Blake out. Like, I just took too long to do it. Maps is always worth one. He's done all right this year. I think if Cass are going to rebuild, Assy is one who I thought might be a little bit more impactful. Weaver was another. We'll see what Taff can do next year, but if there is a sort of rebuild for Cass over the next couple of years, I think Mapaplangi is one that it really should be there to help him get back towards the top of the ladder. And the kick from Dejan Assy is good. So, let's confirm this scoreline then. So the kick is good. It is 50 points to 6, and that is going to be full time. Hull KR 50, Castleford Tigers 6. Jesus Christ. Cass. Jesus Christ. I'd say the first 5 minutes from Cass were alright. I think the first 5 were alright. But then a silly mistake from Laulu Tagage. There was a play the ball on their own 10 where no one was at dummy half. There was a silly penalty given away. Then there was another mistake from Laulu Tagage. And then another silly penalty given away. Possibly another mistake as well. Possibly. But yeah, really stupid mistakes to give territory away to a KR team that was already finding line breaks and getting up the field. And in defence, they just couldn't slow them down. At all. They had absolutely no presence up front at all. Absolutely no presence whatsoever. Dupree couldn't really do anything. Stimson couldn't do anything. Tony couldn't do anything. Greason, Hall, Nicholson, Watton. Like, there was a few good moments here and there. I think Stimson had the better of the carries, but they just had no presence up front at all. And when they did shift the ball in good territory towards the edges, they just couldn't find any breaks at all. They posed no threat offensively. But yeah, Hull KR all game long. Solid in defence. Great carries through the middle. Decent kicking game. And really good chases off the back of it too. And just kept suffocating Cass. And were just too slick in possession. So fully deserved the win and the scoreline. Right, that puts KR into third place on 12 points. Let's go back a second and have a quick look at this table. So Hull KR up to third, 12 points, plus 155. Warrington still, of course, have a game in hand on them. Cass are in 12th place on 6 points, minus 178. Jesus. Worst points difference in the league. Only thing that will help him this week is the fact that Huddersfield and Toulouse will likely lose this week, but we'll see. Okay. Well, there you go. Our forwards make no post contact meters. Oh, what a tune this is. What a tune. Jerk It Out. Oh, what a song. Classic FIFA tune, mate. These games are not enjoyable to watch unless you're on Kinetic. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. You get a trumpet for that. Hey. Tomorrow you need Leeds and Saints to win. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, with the switching content that I'm thinking of doing, I will still do a Discord thing and talk to everyone, but a couple of things I've been thinking about is stuff with fans. So, like, getting fans from all clubs to, or at least in Super League, maybe sometimes in the Championship, to come to a stadium where I could maybe hopefully do some filming for some stuff. There's something that I'm considering doing at the end of the year as well, where the fans can get involved. And the idea of a Kinetic Rugby League team to do a video for that, like if there's a middle point where we could do a couple training sessions during the week and then figure out who we could actually play. Like, it'd either have to be like an under-15s team that would play... No, not an under-15s team, that's too a Sunday League team, just any local club, or a bunch of retired pros, something like that, and actually play a game and see how it goes. Do an away day season next year, meet your viewers. Well, there's definitely a lot of ideas that I've got, which would require a fair bit of travel, but the only problem is the kind of videos that I want to do might take a little bit of investment, and if the videos don't bring enough to justify doing it, then I'm a little bit screwed. But the idea is that the videos I'm trying to do, the videos I make now are all about Rugby League, but the point would be, with the new content, it's more for everybody, but it always ties back to Rugby League, and it has a link to Rugby League. So it's to bring in new people, but they're still exposed to League. I'll discuss it with people on the Discord whenever I sort out that call. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream in a second. Let's have a look at the final comments that I might have missed. Wakey beat Leeds. That'll be a good game tomorrow, which I will be streaming again. Waking Leeds at Headingley are normally nervy. Nervy close, but I think Leeds will hammer them. We'll see. I'll send you agent's details. Alright, yeah, I'm sure we'll work something out. Another good stream, mate. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, sir. Who's the best player to watch? Wakey and Bradford to look out for when I go see them. For Wakefield, Truman, Lolosio, Harvey Smith, Johnston, to name a few. And then Bradford. Akins looks alright. Connor Wynn. Sutton, if he was available. Ackers. Ethan Ryan would be sort of their standout so far this year. Take a COVID loan. I'll get in touch with the RFL and see what they can give me. You doubt? Lovely. Well, for next year, I'll try and see if I can sort that out, because hopefully the content switch is hopefully it brings in more views. We'll see. Good stream though, makes a boring game much more interesting. Well, I appreciate you guys being here, because there could be nobody. I could be doing this in front of 3 people like I was first doing 2 years ago. So the fact there's regularly 30 plus people, and that's the absolute minimum, is 30 plus. And it could hit, 40, 50, even sometimes 60, 70, depending on the game, gets up to 100. Well, especially if it's a Warrington game and we're losing. But I do appreciate being here. May's not in your top 5 for man of the match. I think he'd be in my top 5. Steve would score hat-trick tomorrow? Maybe. Down with that? Alright, Jack. We'll figure it out. The Mr. Beast of Rugby League coming soon. It's not like Mr. Beast, but it's in the direction of that kind of content. But it's not exactly what he does. It's more like, I'll wait for the Discord call. I'll let you know when I want to do the Discord thing, and I'll let you know. I'll get your thoughts and opinions on it. Only follow YouTubes with the low subscribers. When you get famous amount, fair enough, honestly. That's fair. If you just donate your life savings before you go, that'd be great, thank you. Followed you loosely on YouTube till this season. Been enjoying finally watching streams. Well, it's good to have you, sir. It's good to have you. Okay, then. Shall I do a pitch invasion tomorrow with a kinetic flag? I mean, the exposure would be fantastic. So if you want to do that and maybe take some clothes off too, that'd be... You don't have to do that. But yes, definitely run on the pitch with a kinetic flag. That would be great. That'd be fantastic. Okay, then. I will end the stream there. Thank you very much for stopping by. So one final run through of the streams for the weekend. Tomorrow, I'm doing Dolphins vs Storm and then Leeds vs Wakey. Saturday, I'm doing Roosters Broncos, Wigan Bradford, and Huddersfield Warrington. And on Sunday, it's questionable whether I'll do Hull vs Toulouse. I will see how I feel on the day, I think. But I'm going to call it there. What are we at for subs now? 16,276. Mate, the last NRL predictions video went mental. Because I got 8 out of 8 in the last round, that's why. But that went mental. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated as always. If I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. Toodle pip.